Hello everybody and welcome to Chase Race number 7 here at Pensecola for the running of the Pensecola 500 presented by the U.S. Air Force. So it should be interesting to see what will happen. 3 more races until we crown ourselves a champion. So let's get on down to your starting lineup. On the pole, Diego Yepes for this race. Next to him, Trent Dunham. 3rd, Benjamin Miles. 4th, Alex Ferranti. 5th, Levi McIntyre. 6th, Phil Parker. 7th, Alex Drayton. 8th, Kate Anderson. 9th, Kyle Keith. Playing top 10, Jeffrey Finguy. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th and 12th on back. As you're looking through the lineup, Dylan Pote, your previous race winner, who managed to get ahead of Noah Hart at the right time there. You see, starting midfield. And on the final row, we have John Art and Ember Ross. So Diego Yepes, he's looking for a good run. He's actually the worst of the drivers in the chase, so he needs every point he can. Time is ticking at this point in time because after this, like I said before, 3 more races. DC, Kansas, and Zenjoltis. So buckle up tight, folks. We're going to be in for quite a showing here at Pensacola. Coming into this event, there's Seth Cole has the points lead by 2 points over Connor Meyer, and then 4 points over JT Bryant. And then the next driver behind would be James Qualls and Clint Spillman. They are a total of 8 points back, so right around there. That's a really decent gap there. Meyer actually 2 points back from Seth Cole. And then the next set of drivers that I'm seeing here would be Trent Dunham in the 1. He is a total of 14 back. My apologies, I could not read that right for whatever reason. And every other driver is at least quite a ways back there. So should be interesting to see what happens from here on up. Here goes the man to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines.
There's the man. I am trying this a 3rd time here because I've just had no luck trying to get this recorded because of the game crashing and all that. So 3rd time is the charm, I'm hoping. If not, and I have to rely to the daytime track, then it is what it is. So Diego Yepes, like I mentioned, on the pole for this event. I believe this is actually his first pole of the season. I could be wrong entirely, but if that is the case, he's in the butt shootout, so nothing too fancy. I believe actually 2 of the 3 Bishop family racing cars are in the Budweiser shootout for next season, which Turner's one of them. I know that for a fact, and at least now Diego Yepes will be with him as well. I do not think RJ Bishop has a pole yet this season, so you got 3 more chances. Pace truck make a dive down the pit road, and the Pensacola 500 presented by the U.S. Air Force is just moments away from taking the green flag, and it's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. We are Green Flag Racing here at Pensacola. Like I mentioned, this is the 3rd time I'm trying to get this race recorded, and it's been crashing on me a couple of times, so keeping the fingers crossed right now. Already not wasting any time. Benjamin Miles going to the point, taking the lead without a doubt. He just said, forget it. Let's go to the front now. This is a 30-lap event, so not sure why to do it that early, but I guarantee you it's going to be a matter of patience with these drivers here. Here comes Johnny Gardner, Jessica Sheldon working their way in the inside line, passing Baranowskis for position. McIntyre already trying to look for the lead. And there's a big thing going on with these Cup drivers. The many amount of first-time winners this season. And Seth Cole just been that 2-time winner, just doing what he can. Until recently, so he's trying to keep that streak going, so could we see another first-time winner coming on around at Pensacola? I am not too certain, but you never know. This is still a bit of a longer race. Anything could really happen. Right now, Benjamin Miles out onto the point. Here comes Kyle Matthews, Zach Rogers, Zachary Fitzwater, Noah Hart, all right within the inside line right there. Matthews already getting pushed to the middle. Here comes Zach Rogers for 2nd place. Trouble spot is definitely going to be turn 4 without a doubt. But we've seen the Xfinity race. Turn 1 was also a trouble spot as well. Well, never mind. I hear a wreck. Oh, Brian had done him go around. Keith Batson cautions out for the first time tonight. Looking for the chasers that made it through. I see Fitzwater. I see Cade Anderson. And I see James Qualls. Oh, Kyle Keith is literally rubbing doors with Dylan Poteet right there in the 31. Oh, Kyle's in a pretty sticky situation. Matthew's seeing that. He's getting out of there. I don't blame him one bit. Kyle Keith's just trying to get out of that middle line. Poteet now is going to give him some breathing room. And at the line, who's going to lead the lap? Benjamin Miles will take it at the line. And it looks like they will keep it together here, which will be a good sign. Just going to double check, make sure they're going to be okay here before we look at who got involved here. And see the skid marks off 1 and 2. Primarily turn 1, rather, and they will be okay right there. And trouble for Alex Ferranti, 84. Quentin Moore in the 89. There's Keith Batson. We've seen him getting involved. Oh, Phil Parker, top chaser last week, and he's going to get involved this one. That may signify the end. First championship hopes as 2 for Jeff James. Clint Spillman, that's a big hit right there for car 24. Oh my, Jessica Shell with a lot of damage in that 0-2 there. Alex Drayton, Ramian Fisher on pit road. There's Jesse Turner. That may have ended it for him as well. Jeffrey Finguy, Connor Myers second in the points. And, ooh, look out. It's Seth Cole. The points leader's involved. Same for JT Bryan. And, ooh, guys. Okay, that could have been a lot worse than expected. I'm going to be totally honest there. Guys, we're coming in way too hot. Why? Diego Yepes with some left side damage in that 59 car. He may have dodged a bullet, though. He's going to come down pit road. I don't blame him. Ember Ross has got some damage in the 77. Trent Dunham in the 1's got some damage. There's the big one, though. Seth Cole in the 07. Connor Meyer in the 51. Both of them got involved in some type of way. And now we're going to see the drivers coming on down pit road. Remember, this is a 1X on these SS's here. And I don't blame Yepes for doing so. At least get the small damage out of the way, buffed out, and get back on the course. But the major blows are some of the drivers low in the points. JT doesn't really have a lot of damage. He has some rear end damage, but doesn't look too threatening. But there's one of the big ones right there. The points leader, Seth Cole, and second at points, Connor Meyer. So we're just going to keep an eye on Seth Cole through Ramian Fisher's view here. And they're at least going to continue, but they're going to get some service done on that 07. Connor Meyer in the 51. He is out of it. Yeah, out of the race. Connor Meyer. Turner out of the race. Jeff James out of the race. That'll signify the end for them. Phil Parker, the same for him as well. Keith Batson in some difficult trouble there for car 39. The good news, though, is that the main cars they had to worry about got involved, with the exception of Bryant. However, the one that could probably take advantage of this, you're looking at him right now, car 70, James Qualls, right now 14th on the track. Oh boy, we'll take a look at what happened to bring ourselves our first caution for the first time here at Pensacola. Miles out in front. Let's take a look at ourselves our first caution. All right, we're having to go in the helicopter cam and look at from Jesse Turner's view here. I think it's going to start with Yepes and Brett Pritchard, and that is indeed the case. They go right into Turner and Quentin Moore, and oh man, you know, I thought Ember Ross was going to make it by right here, and unfortunately just gets involved right there in the Turner, and then just, you see Jeff James, JT Bryant, Trent Dunham, Cade Anderson got very lucky on that one. There's Connor Meyer and Seth Cole getting involved right there. That's a big blow right there to both those drivers. Trent Dunham actually goes way in front and almost took out Ember Ross right there, but thankfully Ross was slowing down at that time. Cody Lama's got a little bit involved right there. Alex Francis trying to avoid, and last second just couldn't avoid Phil Parker. William Flickinger in that 8 car, he actually let everyone wreck, and you could just see him riding that high line there, avoiding it all. Good job by William Flickinger. That's going to really help him out there. There's Clint Spillman, the 24, where he got his damage. And that's going to be really interesting there, because also William Flickinger, keep in mind, he is one of those drivers that really needs a good run, especially seeing the fact that all those drivers, like I mentioned before, outside of Qualls, which probably isn't too much of a worry for him there, but he could really get some points and try to keep himself alive in the battle for the championship, because time is ticking. Points are everything. So the other driver you kind of need to worry about was Trent Dunham, who's kind of in a situation like that, but he got involved a bit, so he should be okay as well. The other ones that really dodged the bullet that needed that one was Cade Anderson, Zachary Fitzwater, for sure. They needed that moment for sure. And James Qualls, the only one of those like decent drivers that was up there in that field, made it through. Caution's out. Let's take it back to the green. Well, pace car's giving us a 1 lap to go. Alex Drayton 2 laps down. Out of the race, though, can be quite a number of drivers. You kind of seen it a little bit earlier, but now it's fully official on the updates. Ramia Fisher, Jessica Shelton, Alex Ferranti, Quentin Moore. Keith Batson's only going to get 1 chase point. Phil Parker's only going to get 2. Brett Pritchard, Clint Spone's going to get 3 chase points. I mentioned about Alex Drayton. He's going to move up in the bit once the green flag's going to come on by, so he's going to continue. Jeff James going to get his chase points. Same for Jesse Turner. And then there's the big 2 blows right there. Connor Meyer and Seth Cole, they are out of it. They also joined Jeffrey Finguy in the garage area. So I guarantee those drivers right there, they're going to keep an eye on JT Bryant in the 22 and also James Qualls in the 70 in particular, because he's the only one kind of somewhat hanging around there in that battle. So we'll see what happens. But Benjamin Miles, he'll be leading the field down on the restart. Zach Rogers in second. Third, Noah Hart looking for redemption after what happened at Texas. Fourth, Joshua Osborne. Fifth, Skycom. And sixth, John Art. Seventh, Zachary Fitzwater. Eighth, Dylan Thoreau. Ninth, Audrey Bernals complete top 10. Kev Shear. There's your last week's winner there, Dylan Potey there. Kate Anderson restart 13th. James Qualls 14th. Green flag back underway. Finding the rest of our chasers real quickly here. William Flickinger 24th. Diego Yepes 25th. JT Bryant 26th, and Trent Dunham will restart 28th. Last car in the lead lap. Green flag back underway, and Drayton getting put in the middle for whatever reason. Kind of an oddball move, and John Art's going to get trapped a little bit here. He's trying to go the inside, and oh, Drayton's going to block the low line, and he's going to hold up some drivers. I don't know what Drayton is thinking right there with holding all these drivers up, but very, very oddball move there. And that's going to allow the outside and the low line to get by. Now Kev Shear having some difficulty. Now he goes down low. All these drivers that are on that high middle line right there, they're trying to get whatever they can to get around the 14, but no luck whatsoever right now. They got to get around him quick or they're not going to have a chance to win. Or just keeping an eye on Drayton for the time being. Wow, Fiegel really closing. Oh my God, they're going to go 5 wide right near the lap car. Holy cow. And they dodge a bullet. Yikes. That was a little bit close for comfort there. But they're going to hang on. Oh, Yepes really slow in the 59 there. It's like he lost a drop or something. Who knows? I don't know what it was there, but that 59 just flat out lost some speed, and I thought he had a problem for a second. Oh, Cody Lamas with an issue. I think that explains what happened there. And he probably will have, he's an electrical issue. He'll be out of it there. But look who's leading. It's Zachary Fitzwater in car number 7. Out in front. Well, he's seen that the top 2 are involved. He needs every point he can from here on out. I mean, it's possible, but you never give up. Lamas now down pit road, and Ember Ross has blown a motor in the 77. Well, that's 2 cars with an issue. First a Chevrolet, now a Toyota. And now, primarily if you're a Ford, I think this is where your time, no worries, about ready to come. Let alone even Mercedes and even Dodge, too. Right now, though, Fitzwater in car number 7. Can you imagine if Fitzwater gets a win? There will be a party in Aussie Town for sure. And to keep in mind that he's still bound for this championship somehow, some way. It has not been kind to him for this chase run. However, he could still make a last-minute charge no matter what. Kyle Matthews now working for second on Audrey Bernalskis. Will get the second position. Rogers the third. Rogers has always said he's been a fan of this track no matter what. The 3 tracks he can do really well are Talladega, Pensacola, and Auto Club. Those are the 3 that he can do really, really good at. And you can see Rogers in that monster Ultra Paradise Dodge there. He is working the wheels off that car, working on Kyle Matthews. And here comes Kyle Keith and Charles Sanford making a slingshot on the inside line with a full head of steam. With help from James Qualls, Noah Hart, and Benjamin Miles. They are all freight train in the pack right here. And now, they kind of split it up a little bit there. Fitzwater's still going to lead for the time being. Anderson, you see in that 3 cars trying to get into that pack. And, man, John Art and Johnny Gardner kind of rubbing doors a little bit there, but they're going to hold on for the time being. See Anderson trying to get into that pack there. She got held up real badly thanks to the 14 there. In case you're wondering where he's at, just got passed by Yepes and Dunham. Now, you see William Flickinger. He's not damaged, but he lost the pack because, remember, he got stuck behind some of the slower cars there, and see he's trying to work on JT Bryant. That's just trying to get around. That's also for a chase point, keep in mind. You have to remember, too, up ahead, he's got to also deal with Dunham and Yepes, so he's got to do what he can to get up to him. Lama's still on pit road. Rosberg documented he's out of the race. So they're now starting to look in the 48 from what we are gathering right now. Fitzwater, car number 7. What cars he had so far in that Menard Chevrolet. The season has not been kind to him, but he lucked out in the LCQ. Trying to defend his crown, and, well, one too many Fosters this season. Dylan Thoreau in car 4. He just won at Las Vegas pretty recently there. Here comes that 4 car to the inside line, looking for the lead. Comes Thoreau, and here comes your Auto Club winner, Levi McIntyre. Now the previous race winner, and the Open Roads winner, and the Thorn winner, all in the inside line coming on by. Gotta remember, a lot of drivers in this pack right here you're seeing have won a race this season. Trying to find the ones who haven't yet would be Zachary Fitzwater in the 7, as Thoreau just led that lap. Sky Combs in the 17. RJ Bishop in the 90, who's had a freaking nightmare season. Not John Arndt in the 05, my apologies. Kyle Matthews in the 09. Joshua Osborne in the 27. Courtney Keith in the 40. Kyle Keith in the 42. And Charles Sanford in the 03, as well as Noah Hart in the 18. That is it. All those drivers that I mentioned have not yet won this season. And the ones I didn't mention that are in this pack, they've already won this season once. Kid you not with once there. It's a theme. Lama's coming back out on the course. Right now, 3 laps down, they have him listed. He'll be ahead of Ross. That's about it of who he's going to get ahead of. But as far as unless another X going to come on by to get more positions, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But man, they are getting racy over here coming into turn 1, and we are about at the halfway point of this race. Anderson still trying to do what she can to get in the pack. She hasn't really been gaining a lot of ground. She's just been kind of stuck in that limbo area, trying to get whoever she can. She's trying to draft off Levi McIntyre and RJ Bishop, and I think Anderson's going to get that draft right now with that 98. Trouble in the back straight. Dylan Thoreau, Dylan Pote, Johnny Gardner around. Anderson, James Qualls, John Art. Around they go. Anderson just ran into John Art, and that's going to end her run. Qualls wisely going to use the brakes and slow down the nick of time as, oh my, that pack was coming in hot. Qualls just trying to get around Art, and he will do so. And what a lucky break for William Flickinger and JT Bryant, who just got around Yepes. Caution is out. And Zach Rogers will lead the field down. Courtney Keith in 2nd. Miles at 3rd. Sanford 4th. And saying Kyle Keith right now has the 5th position. He barely beat out, or barely lost out to Charles Sanford. Anderson, another chaser. That's going to be the end for her, and I think that may have just ended her title hopes for sure. In her final season, that will not go well for the 3 team, but an A for effort, though. We'll find out after this race who will be mathematically eliminated. Rogers will lead the field down. And there's Anderson. She will be done for the night. And I believe, too, this is the final night race of the season for the Cup Series drivers. I forgot to mention that for sure, so going to be interesting here. And now, I think these drivers are going to make a pit stop from what I am seeing here. I could be wrong on that. We're just going to wait and find out because it looks like they are. Never mind, I thought they were. There are a few that are, though. Kev Shear in the 00, Johnny Gardner in the 5, Dylan Thoreau in the 4, James Qualls in the 70. He took a lot of right side damage in that 70 car and a bit of rear end damage, but for the most part, you're seeing when they wrecked again up ahead, he dodged all that traffic, so lucky break for James Qualls right there. Caution's out. We'll take a look at ourselves, our second caution here at Pensacola. Well, we're watching from Tim Fiegel's view here, and you can see this is going to start between the Castrol GTX cars of Qualls and Osborne, a couple of teammates here. See that middle line's going to pinch right here, coming at this point, and I don't know why Osborne didn't let Qualls get all that room there, and Osborne could have literally went a lane or even a group just a tad bit lower. See, there's the wreck and take it by. Qualls the only chaser for that time being. Tim Fiegel dodged a bullet. Same for Zachary Fitzwater. Watch Fiegel bouncing into Gardner, going into the wall there. Dylan Potey, what a shot right there. That was a lick. Then you can see Anderson in the 3. She runs into, I believe that was John Art in the 0-5, and she's going to hit it off the outside wall. And I thought she was going to be okay afterward, but then you're going to see in a little bit ahead there, she's going to run into somebody. But, man, Dylan Potey took a shot in that outside wall there in that Great Clip Chevrolet. Let's actually look at Anderson real quick. Oh, never mind. John Art got into her. I thought she ran to somebody there. Guess not. Caution's out. We'll take it back to the green. So, developing story right now is we're on lap 18 of 30 there, and Kate Anderson, her teammate, Courtney Keith, why am I saying Kate Anderson? Courtney Keith there in the 40 having an issue, and she is making indication of coming down pit road. We were looking at the back straight, and she made a dive down to pit road, and Benjamin Miles, I am not sure what's going on with the 2. I don't know if he's going to join her, but that is a tough blow to the 40 team. And that was definitely not what they needed at all. Now, remember, we are live right now as this is going on. But you can clearly see definitely not what Courtney Keith needed at all. And you see right there, she's going to make the indication. She's coming down pit road right now. Unbelievable. So that she's going to surrender second place. Rogers will still be the leader. So you see now the lights are on top of the pace truck are off. Out of the race after that second accident, they include the following. We mentioned about Ember Ross, Dylan Potey in the 31, Kate Anderson in the 3, John Art in the 0-5. He actually had a valve issue. And then in a bet, Cody Lamas will jump up to 25th. Alex Drayton 2 laps down in 24th. So James Qualls, like I mentioned, he's still continuing as of what we know of. So good sign right there. Zach Rogers restarts the leader. Second, Benjamin Miles. Third, Charles Sanford. Fourth, Kyle Keith. Fifth, Sky Commons. Sixth. Actually, second, Benjamin Miles. Excuse me. Third, Charles Sanford. Fourth, Kyle Keith. Fifth, Sky Commons. Sixth, Audrey Bernowski. Seventh, Noah Hart. Eighth, Zachary Fitzwater. Ninth, then back completing top 10, Levi McIntyre. Let's find the rest of our chasers here. Trent Dunham in 16th, JT Bryant 17th, Diego Yepes 18th, 19th, William Flickinger, and then rounding out the field of the drivers on the lead lap, James Qualls 23rd. I know for the most part he's going to try to work his way around primarily Dylan Thoreau in the 4 and Kev Shear in the 00. That's probably going to be his main 2 to worry about. But he's also going to have to hope that those 2 slow cars, primarily Cody Lamas and Alex Drayton, they will probably have a little issue for these drivers. And only one chaser in that top 10 overall. You heard in that entire rundown. That was Zachary Fitzwater in car number 7. His odds are going great for him. And it's been decent for Trent Dunham and JT Bryant. Kind of okay for Yepes and even somewhat for William Flickinger. Qualls is just going to do what he can to get the points. Courtney Keith going to come back out on the course. Lucky break for her. So she's going to dodge a bullet there. Pace car going to make a dive down the pit road. 11 laps to go when we go back to green flag racing. If we have another caution, the double foul restarts will end, no doubt about it. As green flag back underway here at Pensecola. You can see Alex Drayton obviously is much slower than Cody Lamas in the 40. As you see, Cody's going to go to the inside to go around the 14. Kyle Keith and Sky Commons having a little bit of difficulty trying to get around that 14. And now Commons going to go down low. Kyle Keith having a little bit of difficulty on that 14 machine. These drivers got to get around them quick. You can see that without a doubt. There's probably the signs that James Qualls, he said it, no doubt about it. You got to get around those drivers. Same for Courtney Keith in the 40. They want a chance to at least get a good run or finishes. Wow! Noah Hart and Devin Becker all the way down the apron, but they keep it together. So they get around Drayton with for the most part, little to no problems. And now they got to quickly make work on Cody Lamas in the 48, which Noah Hart now is stuck behind him. Cody's actually still somewhat hanging around this draft as Fitzwater's retaken the lead with now less than 10 to go at next time by. Tim Fiegel now up to second. R.J. Bishop trying to take that third position there. Now trying to take second. Look at Cody trying to get his lap back the hard way. I know it really won't mean a whole lot there, but... oh, yikes. Cody just... I'm amazed his car is up to speed with everything that's happened, but... unfortunate circumstances regardless. Now you see Courtney Keith in the 40 working on JT Bryant, the 22. Remember, that's not for a chase spot, but just a regular position on the track. And you see that Diego Yepes, Kev Shearer, they're the next trying to get around Alex Drayton. They will do so with, for Yepes, a little bit of a problem, and Kev Shearer, no problem. Now you see Osborne and Dunham trying to get back into that main pack right there. And now Fitzwater continuing to lead. R.J. Bishop in second. Kyle Keith trying to hang on to third from Devin Becker. Here comes Benjamin Miles in the 2. Baranowski's in the 46. Rogers in the 6. And looking at the rest of the pack you've seen for the drivers yet to win. Fitzwater, Bishop, Kyle Keith, Noah Hart, Sky Commons, Charles Sanford, Joshua Osborne, and I believe Kyle Matthews as well. That's it. Everyone else has won this season, and not including Cody Lamas that's on the inside line that's damaged off the pace and lapped down as well. Fitzwater, though, having a tremendous car out here tonight. He has been having a good runaway car. They're going to probably approach Johnny Gardner if we stay clean and green. No doubt about it. Because that car is wickedly slow. Only going 207. Compared to the leaders going 230. I guarantee you when they catch up to him, it is going to be chaos. Fitzwater trying to do what he can just to keep himself alive in that championship hunt. McIntyre, Becker, and others trying to do what they can as well. Here comes Commons trying to make a move. Can't do it. It's going to tick back to the high line there. And I guarantee with the small pack that they got here, this is where I think the timing effort's going to really come into play. Joshua Osborne's actually lost the draft a little bit there. His car 27. Don't look now. Courtney Keith, Kev Shearer, Diego Yepes, they are somewhat keeping themselves, having an opportunity maybe to be in that pack if they approach quickly and steadily Johnny Gardner in the 5. Gardner's roaming off turn 2. Never mind. These guys are off turn 4, but I thought they were approaching him that quick. Holy cow, but I was going to say, then they'd be flying. Fitzwater, though, going to lead another lap. He has been having such a car since the restart. And Osborne has definitely lost the pack. Looking through, Zachary Fitzwater in the 7. May have a challenger with Zach Rogers in the 6. Rogers trying to peek in that Monster Energy Ultra Paradise there. Can't seem to make the moves to dodge. Sanford has been not having a season at all. Trying to forget this one. At least a win would bring some type of confidence. 3 wide for the lead. Fitzwater trying to get a run on the high line, but the middle line's getting a bit of a run. Rogers now will take the lead. Here comes Sanford. Here comes Hart. Here comes Baranowskis. Now starting to form. They're getting closer and closer to Johnny Gardner in that 5 car there. Man, Osborne just got passed by Courtney Keith and Kev Shearer. See, Osborne's trying to reel in Kev in that 00. And remember, that 27's not even off the pace. He's not even involved in the wrecks there. But yeah, he just got passed by both of those cars and lost the pack. Gardner roaming off 1. These guys are roaming off 4. 4 to go at the line. Rogers looking for 2 super speedway victories here in that 6 car. Noah Hart, remember what we said earlier at Texas? He's looking for redemption. He had a chance to win, lost out within the last couple of laps. He is looking for redemption. Right now, P2, Rogers trying to become a 2-time winner this season, trying to join Seth Cole in that 07. And Hart No, could not make the block in time. Here comes Baranowskis for second. Here comes Matthews and Sky Commons along the fray as well. Lamas hanging into that pack. Same for Dunham and Fiegel. They are barely hanging on. Osborne lost even Kev Shear and Courtney Keith there, so now they're going to be two-car tandeming from here on out. Or on second thought, never mind. Yepes said, forget that. I am not working with you. Now Baranowskis looking to the inside for the lead. Your winner at Mossport earlier this season. McIntyre, the winner at Auto Club, who's been kind of having a solid season despite missing the chase there. But that sicko Ford's hungry. He's looking for his second win this season. They're getting closer and closer. Johnny Gardner, 2 to go at the line for Audris Baranowskis in the 46, looking for a big win here tonight. Oh, man, I would watch out for RJ Bishop and Kyle Keith. They're in the catbird seat right now. They could probably steal a win. 2 laps to go here at Pensacola. Baranowskis trying to hang on for dear life. Look at Fitzwater in the 7. Trying to go the inside, will do so. Picking a move on McIntyre. That's for position. 4 wide for second. Look at Fitzwater in the 7. Uh-oh. I hear Gardner. They're approaching. Buckle up tight, folks. Angry cars, angry moments about ready to be coming in display with the white flag coming in hand. 1 lap to go. Here at Pensacola, here comes Fitzwater for the lead. Rogers trying to hang on. Fitzwater trying to do what he can to get this lead. He's getting the momentum. When will they approach Johnny Gardner in that 5? Here they come in the picture. They're definitely going to approach in the back straight. Will they enter him in turn 3, though? Fitzwater trying to split the 5. No luck. Rogers gets by. Matthews in the 09. Can he get him? One last attempt. It will not be enough. Zach Rogers going to hold on, and he's going to win at Pensacola. Oh, man, Fitzwater about had that in the bag, but Gardner blocked his own teammate. And Zach Rogers finally will get a 2-time winner this season yet again. And, oh, boy. Been a while since I said that one. Wow, and I thought Charles Sanford and Kyle Keith were going to have opportunities to go for that win, but, man, Gardner had to play spoiler at the last possible second, and Zach Rogers will survive the odds and will win at Pensacola. The good news is for Fitzwater, he still remained the top chaser. He was the only chaser in that top 10 altogether, and, oh, Dunham and Bishop were nowhere close there. Looks like Flickinger got ahead of JT Bryant there for the position. Qualls fell back to 21st. Zach Rogers, winner of this race. Let's get your top 10 rundown here. He's the winner. Kyle Matthews second. Zachary Fitzwater, well, you're going to see angry in the comments and in Discord. He'll be in third. Charles Sanford fourth. Levi McIntyre fifth. Kyle Keith in sixth. Benjamin Miles seventh. Audrey Baranowskis in eighth. Sky Commons ninth. Completing the top 10. Devin Becker. Here's the rest of your finishing results. We already mentioned your chasers. Just look at a few notables outside of the drivers in the chase. RJ Bishop and Noah Hart in the 11th and 12th. They had great runs all together. Just couldn't finish the deal all ways there. Courtney Keith, after everything that happened to her in the 40, she somehow managed to finish 15th. First car that just missed out of the draft. Same for Tim Fiegel in that 95 there. So there's how it went from there. Johnny Gardner, lap down, will end up 23rd. 22 cars finished the race on the lead lap. Alex Drayton, 2 laps down in 24th. Lamas, 4 laps down in 25th. And then we mentioned about Art Anderson and others all out of the race. Well, what a race that was altogether. Thank you guys for watching. Like, give it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe, part of the NRSL subscribe button down below. Congrats to Zach Rogers winning here at Pensacola, the Pensacola 500 presented by U.S. Air Force. Until then, we will see you guys later for Washington, D.C. Chase race number 8. Until then, this is your boy D Young signing off here from Pensacola. Until then, here come the chase points at the end of the video like always. Goodbye, everybody.